The most effective types of Instagram guides. Before starting to use Instagram guides, it is important to try and gauge what type of guides will be the most effective. There are three main types of Instagram guides: posts, products, and places. Different guides will present differently and will give you different results depending on your content and business structure. This presentation will give you some tips on the most effective kind of Instagram guides. To begin, it kind of goes without saying, but it is still important to mention that the most effective types of Instagram guides are, of course, the ones that are most appropriate for you. The best guides align with your brand's values, appeal to your audience, and will benefit your business in some way. There is no point just doing guides for the sake of it. Determine what your audience will get from them and how this will work for you, before just churning out content to appear relevant. The most effective kind of guide is one that best represents your content and resonates with your audience. Product guides. Product guides can be used to share a particular product with your audience. You can include reviews of an explanation of how the product best functions. It is a great way to explain a more complicated product. For example, the manufacturing method of materials used for your audience. Product guides can only be created about products that are listed on the Instagram shop, so it is a great way to draw attention to your favorite products or options. Place guides. Place guides are great to create a guide to a place that has a location tagged on Instagram. It is the best way to create a recommendation for a business. Post guides. Post guides are the most versatile. You can create lists and compilations of posts centered around a certain theme. It is a useful way to share your expertise and group relevant posts together. Additionally, you want to use an effective headline and name of your guide, as well as helpful descriptions within your guides. You want your language to be clear and concise, to demonstrate your point and be engaging. You should encourage your audience to share the guides too. It can be beneficial to include some sort of call to action within a guide. For example, a discount code or a "mention this guide for a free." There are many ways that you can be creative with guides, so make sure you take any opportunity you can to do so. The most effective guides are going to be the ones that work towards meeting your business and engagement goals. So think outside the box. Use your imagination and really guide your audience into engaging with your content. How to promote your content through Instagram guides. When a new feature is introduced, one of the first questions creators often ask themselves is, how can I make this work for me? This naturally is a very common and valid question. But once you have determined how it will work content-wise, you need to figure out how to promote it and which way is going to be the most effective path to do both. This guide will run into some of the ways that you can promote your own Instagram content through guides. A subtle way to promote your content is to create a guide that is mostly comprised of other users' posts, but sneak your own posts in too. This will not look like self-promotion, and it will also include your content amongst other popular, reputable, and valued creators. If you have a product that is available on the Instagram shop, you can create a product guide. In this, you can explain your product a little bit better, perhaps the manufacturing process, your inspiration, the benefits, why you chose certain elements, and why it is perfect for your audience. You can even create a behind-the-scenes guide or even in making, all in order to further highlight your product. If you are the owner of a small business that has a physical location that is available on Instagram, you should create a guide to this business. If you have a cafe, perhaps, you could explain elements of the menu or elaborate on your coffee-making process. Depending on your audience, they will love this. It is also a great way to utilize user-generated content and share posts that other people have made of your location. You do not have to be the owner of a location to make a guide for it. You may even find it conducive to include a discount code or some other kind of incentive to encourage people to share your guide with others and then engage further with your product. For example, the tag of friends in comments or mention this guide for a free coffee. Friends who like to go to coffee together will share this post with their friends for incentive. Promoting your own content is as simple as including it in as many places as possible. Asking and encouraging other creators to include it in their guides too will be a good way to reach new portions of your audience. Instagram guides appear authoritative and reputable, so adding in your content will add to the power of your brand. Do not forget to check the analytics of your posts to determine how intentionally promoting your content impacts the levels of engagement. Whether you analyze likes, saves, or the follow-through likeliness of your content, there are a plethora of ways to promote your content through Instagram guides.
So, that's it for fourth part of Instagram video guide, and I will see you in next part of Instagram video. Next video we will cover the topic about how to increase engagement on your Instagram guides, and 6 quick reasons to use Instagram guides to grow your business. So, please do not miss my next part of Instagram guides video, it will be very important.